Have you ever done something when you was a kid and you knew it was bad after you did it, but once you became an adult and had kids of your own, you realize how bad that was? I do. I got a story about it. And like the here it go. So this back in the day, me and my boy Dak, we was cooling, riding through the city, and we were bored. We didn't have anything to do, and so Dak was like, "Hey, let's go around my uncle Mike's house." So I was like, "Cool, let's go around Mike." I had met Mike a couple times. One of the times I met him, there was a college recruiting me and Dak to come play basketball at their school, and when we had the meeting with the coach, his uncle Mike was the one that brought him. So I met him then, and like one other time, like briefly. We were riding in my mom's green Buick LeSabre. So I had never been to Mike's house. He had never seen my mom's car. And again, he had met me, but maybe seen me maybe twice, right? So when we pull up at the house, Mike's actually outside and he's actually working in the yard in the flower bed. And he has his back to the street and he lived right on the corner. So we pull up. I stopped because Dak was like, pull up right here. I stopped. His daughter, Kaleska, she was actually on the sidewalk. She was about 8, maybe 9 years old and she was on the sidewalk like drawing with the chalk. And Dak said, Calesta, come here. And so she gets up and she comes and he opens the door quietly and puts her in the car. And he said, when I count to 3, I want you to yell, Daddy. And he said, and Joe, when Mike turned around, you pull off. And so I'm like, cool. Like those who know me know I love a good prank. And so this is about to be a prank as far as I thought. So just like that, on cue. Dak has his face back, like he's back like this. He's hiding. And he says it 1, 2, 3. And Kaleska should have been an actress, bro. But she should have won a Grammy or Oscar because when he said 3, she said Daddy like that, like fooled me. Like I thought she was kidding, like I thought we was really kidnapping, and she screamed so good. And so as soon as she said that, Mike turns his head real quick. Boom. And so when he turned his head, I got in character. Kaleska had me in character, so I'm in character too. So when he turned around and looked, and Dak's hiding his face, and all he does is he see me, and I hit it. I pull off, and so we circle the block. So the whole time we driving around the block, Kaliska's just giggling away. Dak's laughing. I'm still in character because So we circle the block and we pull up at the house. And so when I stop the car in front of the house, Miss Rosa, her mom, she's coming outside and she's losing it. She's going, ah, ah, ah. She's going like from side to side like that. And so I'm thinking it's still funny at the time. So then Mike was like, that's them right there. And so I stopped the car in front of the house. And so then Miss Rosa was like, I just can't. And she goes in the house, bam, and slams the door. So when she slams the door, I was like, ooh, they mad. So Mike was furious. And he was like, and they didn't call Dak Dak. We called him Daiquiri back then. And Mike was saying, Daiquiri, this is not a game. And he was pointing at us like, this is not a game. And he's walking up to the car. And I'm like, oh, shoot, should I pull off again? He about to swing on me. He had one of his fists balled up. He was pointing, this is not a game, Daiquiri. And so now he's at the door of the car. And he's pointing across me, like with his hand, like right across me. So I'm leaning back, like, and he's yelling at Daiquiri, this is not a game, Daiquiri. And Daiquiri was like, Mike, I thought you knew it was up. This is not a game, Daiquiri. But Mike, I thought you saw us. This is not a game. This is not a game. That's all he was saying was, this is not a game. So I'm like, man, any moment this dude about to swing on me and knock me out. Kaliska, get out the car. And so she's still laughing. She didn't give a damn. She laughing the whole time. She got out the car and she's like laughing and goes back to her chalk. He said, this is not a game, Daiquiri. This is not a game. And to this day, when we talk about Mike, we don't call him Mike. We call him Not a Game. That is his nickname. And so I used to run into them all the time, run into the family all the time, man. And every time I ran into them, Miss Rosa, it don't matter who I was with, Miss Rosa would be like, there go that old kidnapper. Like she would say that every time. Mike was cool after it all, died down. But Miss Rosa wasn't having it. Every time she saw me, there go that old kidnapper. Like she would say that, man. But hey, look, sometimes, man, when you're a kid, You think you're doing something trying to have fun, but we don't think about the long term. We don't think about the consequence or how things are impacting someone else. And that could have easily went left, man. Because me, like having a daughter and having kids and a son, like if somebody and my daughter's about Kaliska's age that she was at that time. If somebody grabbed my daughter, man, man, I don't know. I probably would have still hit me with the slap me with the pistol or something, man. I don't know. But I say all that to say this, man. Sometimes these pranks, it ain't funny for everybody. But my rant is over. Fight line out.